Hey guys, we are back working on my 1953 Ford F100. Over the last few videos, we have been rebuilding the A-Pillar and the door sill rocker panel on this truck. What do you say? Is it time we finally nail down this rocker panel in its final place? Follow along, we'll see where we get to with this one. Thanks for watching. Up here at the front, we've got things pretty much where I'm happy with them. We've got a little gap here that we probably are going to have to put a plate over when we go to do the final welding on that. Don't really want a bunch of water and stuff coming up off the tire and filling this little cubby up. That would not be a good thing. The floor will follow the rocker panel down, and then the floor that's in under the toe board here will come down and kind of has a lip. You can see the remnants of it here, but that is not going to block up that hole. This piece is something that I've made, and I was only able to kind of estimate how this was all going to fit together when I was manufacturing things. So we've made it the best we possibly can. This looks fairly good, how it all lines up out front here, and when I put the outer skin on, it just plunks up into this very nice. And I manufactured this piece to match how that fits together. Oh, back here, we got a little bit of trimming at this bottom lip that needs to happen, but for the most part, we're fitting pretty good. And I think we can probably do a bit of a shine up on that with the die grinder, both the new piece and the old. And that can probably get buzzed in. We'll need to be very careful that our top lip lines up and our top lip of this ridge lines up properly. One thing I do know that we need to do though, before we do that, in behind this is the floor brace that comes down, and it is bent down and away from where the rocker panel sits. What happened is, well, this truck lived in a junkyard for however many years it was there, probably about 20. Someone came along and put a forklift tine through the door and bent the original rocker panel back just a little bit. So I think we need to put a great big wrench on that brace and see if that's going to fix things for us. Let me pop that rocker panel out of there, and we'll take a look at that brace and see if we can figure out how we're going to deal with that. Because I think that is where we're going to be starting from. I don't know how well it shows up for you guys or not, but this is kind of bent in along like these. I would take the rocker panel off of there, but it's being a little bit grumpy up at the front, and I'm good with that. It can stay there for the time being. What we need to do though, I think, is get on this and see if we can convince this to straighten up a little bit. It's probably enough. Let me get this thing clamped back in place and we'll see how it fits. From an in and out standpoint, we are up against that brace. Probably could come out a little bit more on the rocker panel, but we're pretty close. The problem we have is that the brace is way down. It's like the bottom of the brace is down here, whereas it should be at the bottom of this. But that is likely due to all of this being cut free. I'm not too worried about that part of it. We're going to get this thing up on a rotisserie, and then I'll be able to get that dialed in from underneath without any problem. We'll do just a little bit more on this brace, just ever so slightly. I don't want to have it sucking the side of the truck in once we get everything back in place. So let me tug on that just a little bit more, and then we should be ready to start cleaning things up for welding here, I think. Well guys, I think we're pretty close to where we need to be. Obviously this floor is going to need to come up. I drilled some spot weld holes on the backside of this the brace that's under here, and it seems like it's pretty well up against the rocker panel. So I think we're okay there. I also drilled some spot weld holes where the triangular brace and this rocker panel will come together here at the front. Still just a little bit of tweaking we need to do, give that a little alignment. Yeah, that rocker panel come out just a hair to line up with that brace. Everything's coated in copper weld through primer, so I think we're good. I'm going to try recording the welding as I'm doing it here. I don't know how well it's going to work. We'll have to keep you guys well back so we don't damage the camera because I don't have a spare. Let's get some tacks into this thing and see what it's going to look like. I don't know how much of that you guys were actually able to see. Don't look too close at that. Basically, what I got there, as terrible as it looks, is about the same as what the factory did, so I'm not too worried about it. I'll clean it up a little bit, make it look decent. I'm not going for a soup to nuts restoration here, or going for a show truck. I'm just trying to make a good solid driver, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. We've got these spot welds burned in at the front here. So the triangular brace and the rocker panel are now joined together. Basically, the last thing that we got to do for this little step is we've got to double check our measurements here for this A-pillar, because that feels to me like it kind of does this at the bottom. Now is kind of our last chance to tappy tap, get her to go straight if that is what is necessary. Yeah, based on our based on the straight edge here, we would probably come this way about a 1/16 of an inch. I'll see if we can make that happen. Well, I was going to record tweaking and adjusting that, but I put the outer skin on there and gave it a little bump here and a bump there, and darn, it doesn't look bad. I think we're going to leave it there, burn it in place, and call it good enough. Not the outer skin, that A-pillar bracket. Let me put you guys back on a stand. I'll try recording, doing these spot welds. We'll see how it turns out. Well, guys, I think we're burned in. Our sucker's not going anywhere. Obviously, a bunch of cleanup's going to need to happen. That's not too surprising. And it's a long ways from perfect, but it's a lot better than what we had before. As long as the door fits, which I suppose we could try. Not going to happen tonight. I'm going to kind of do a little fire watch here, make sure that I don't burn the shop down. And maybe tomorrow evening we'll try and toss a door back together here, see if we can make something kind of sort of work. Oh, that'd be cool. So the door doesn't drop an inch when you open it? Okay, till tomorrow evening. Well, guys, we have the door back on the truck. Kind of, sort of, just got a couple of bolts in it. It's not quite where it needs to be. You can see the top is in way too far. The bottom is out a little bit. This hinge pocket is kind of kicking out. Obviously the hinge is a little bit goofy still. I haven't done any rebuilding on there. And I just have a couple of bolts and things. When we go to open the door, yes, we're still getting a drop. It's about half what the drop was before, which is good. And most of that, I think, is just because of the way that I've got the hinges kind of situated here. The door still needs a bunch more adjustment. So I'm happy with that. We're getting a little bit of movement here. Let's see if I can wiggle the door. You can see we're getting a little bit of movement here just because the floor isn't tied into anything yet. We'll get there eventually though. Certainly is a big improvement over what we had before. We're not done yet, obviously. We've got to get this doubler tied into the hinge pocket so that it's bracing everything up. We'll have to get the hinges fixed. All sorts of work left to do. Lots more videos to come on this, but definitely that is some progress. I think we're going to end this one here. Not too long of a video, I don't think, but we've made a little bit of progress. Thanks a lot for stopping by. Greatly appreciate you taking the time to watch the video. If you got this far, give me one of those thumb up things. Give me a like. If you haven't already done so, consider subscribing to the channel. I'd love to have you come back, and we'll catch you guys in the next mess. Thanks for watching.